come back now and then. Maybe I'm just returning so I can leave again. The wind comes softly blowing from a cold grey sea. She leans into my collar, starts whispering to me. Go love if you're going. We keep looking down the track. Go love if you're going. I'll be here when you come back. Go love if you're going. Go love if you're going. Go Love is a very minimalistic song. It's very simple, as you'll see, and yet it sounds more complex than it really is. After Mark played this song in the recent Brian Johnson interview, I've got some requests to check it out, and I'm happy to revisit this song again. I'll start discussing it from the chorus because to me it's the catchiest and the most memorable part of the song. I remember when the Privateering record came out, this chord would get stuck in my head and I went like, go love if you're going. Mark surely knows how to write catchy choruses, and it's a really great chorus because it's just two chords and one bass note. It's A minor going to D major with A in a bass. And there's a number of ways to play it, and it reminds me of a number of songs. For instance, I can play this A minor as A minor 7 with open G. And I can play D, shifting this shape one step up. This reminds me of April Come She Will by Paul Simon, only there it was the C major shape that was moving. And here all my instincts say go up. And so this voicing is also possible. Another way is to play D like this in C shape. This here is A minor 7 with an open bass. Or with open G as before. We can go higher. and it's all basic A minor to D voicings. This thing suddenly reminded me of Light My Fire by The Doors, the solo section. So these two chords can create a lot of feeling and atmosphere, and so good for soloing as well. Speaking of soloing that Mark could have done, and I'm sure he would do that should he play this song live, is to use the full potential of this Dorian sound that the second chord creates. On the record, he usually go with the simplest choice possible, and he would stick to blues scale in the chorus and outro. And it's indeed a very good chord sequence to play over. In fact, the whole song is good since big solos were played over the verse sequences as well. The strumming pattern will be something like thumb downstroke, up, down, thumb, up, down, up. Though I like to play a very subtle, almost inaudible downstroke here. The rest of the song is simply 8 bars and 3 chords, cleverly arranged for it to loop. The verse has this call and response thing going, meaning two parts of the verse are very similar but constructed specifically to repeat seamlessly and go to the chorus. First, here's the whole thing. F, G, A minor with G in the bass, F for whole bar, A minor for the whole bar, F, G, A minor, F, G for the whole bar, A minor for the whole bar. I'll try to put it on the screen so it's more obvious. The clever bit here is there are two types of strumming rhythmic feel possible. One way to play it is with this moving feel. The second is more rounded and straight with no syncopation. 4 beats to the bar. And the trick is to think all the bars the first way, syncopated. Except when it comes to A minor to F, straight and square. And the strumming changes here to two identical thumbs, up, down, up. A very good idea is to count beats if you struggle to follow. Always count the beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So syncopated beats falls on 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Straight falls on 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2. The verse slowly. Mark loves to incorporate additional beats to the song's structure. In more recent songs, Pavel had an additional bar I forgot to talk about, simply because it sounds so seamless you'll never notice it. But here it sounds like there is an additional bar, but it's not. It's just a change in the feel. And here you have it. The whole song can be represented by 10 bars and 4 chords. That's why I said it's a very minimalistic song. The only change when it comes to the chorus, you simply break the loop and stay on G for 2 bars. Even the lyrics are simple. It's funny that in the Brian Johnson clip I mentioned in the beginning, you can hear Mark using both rhythmic patterns more freely than on the record. The song works either way. It's very improvisational and it's hard. The final touch would be, of course, to add some color to the guitar part. And there are 4 places to add the embellishments. I already discussed the chorus. 2 other common places are endings of both parts in the verse, from F to A minor. Here's a cool line, a downstroke on C here, then B, plucked with an index finger or thumb, and A minor with a thumb, or thumb, index, thumb. The same thing happens later at the end of the second part of the verse, on G to A minor. The most interesting bit is after the long A minor chords. On the record, Mark connects 2 parts with the line like this: B, hammer on to C, open D, hammer on E, open G, goes perfectly to this suspended thing. One, three, three, open, one. But it's hard to play. Also, it sounds great with an F minor, F major 7. And frankly, it sounds good with playing F major too. So there are quite a lot of variations here, as you can see. It's not an easy song, though. I would definitely put it in the beginner-friendly section, because it's really friendly to beginners, I think. But it's very rewarding as well, because you learn a great song that's enjoyable to play as any other songs from Max Songbook. It's 80 songs already, wow.